Hey friends and family, I'm Mr. Blind Ambition. Welcome to my channel.
Oh yeah, I'm with this. I'm just gonna sit here laid back to this nice mellow beat, and drop some smooth lyrics.
Hey friends and family, I'm Mr. Blind Ambition. Welcome to my channel. The reason why this channel was created was to enlighten, empower, and document my transition from VI into total blindness. I'm going to do something a little different. Instead of doing a traditional introduction, I'm going to have some questions from friends and family so we'll get a better understanding on the daily dealings of blindness.
Alright, so what is like VI and vision impaired? Like, what are you referring to when you say that?
Vision impaired?
VI,
Thank you. That's a good question. VI is short for visually impaired. It's a form of blindness. There are many different levels to blindness. A lot of people have the misconception that if they see a person with a cane, then that person is totally blind, and that's just not the case. They could be visually impaired, and that comes down to maybe not having detailed sight, or just seeing shapes or colors, or just things being extremely blurry. So there's a lot of diagnoses out here when it comes to blindness, and VI, visually impaired, is just one of them. That's a great question. Thank you for asking.
What is your purpose behind creating a YouTube channel? What specifically are you trying to get across to your subscribers?
The purpose for me creating my channel is to enlighten, educate, and document. When I talk about enlighten, there's so many different myths out here when it comes to blindness that people are just unaware of. So, just to give them some information to clarify certain things. Empowerment is kind of tricky. When I found out that I was transitioning from being VI into total blindness, I was a mess. I was depressed. I felt alone, like nobody really understood what I was going through. But I had enough courage to start telling my story and try to be transparent about what I was going through, because I know in the long run it could help people that's going through the same exact thing that I'm going through, or have went through the same exact thing that I'm going through. So that's the empowerment piece. To document, as I said before, I'm transitioning from VI to total blindness, and I just want people just to see the daily struggles that I go through. I want people to experience my triumphs that I go through, my little hacks that I do just to keep things, I guess, normal for me anyway. I just want to reiterate or just tell people from the very beginning, I am not a medical professional. So what works for me may not work for y'all. I'm just giving my opinion about certain things, and that's pretty much it.
So what are you experiencing, like, with your blindness? Is it something that triggered this, or
I was born with retinopathy of prematurity. I was born premature. I was 3 months premature to my understanding. I was put in 100% oxygen, and this was during the 70s. That disease today is curable. Back then it wasn't. In 2016, I was diagnosed with macular degeneration. In 2018 was glaucoma. For me, really, the macular degeneration probably was the hardest part, because I can't see detail. That for me, that's the hardest part, is not being able to see if a person is smiling, or their laugh, or how their eyes light up when they do laugh, or even if a person is sitting here winking or blowing a kiss at me or anything like that. Those things I can't see. So those are the things that the bunch of soup that I have in my eyes right now.
What can your subscribers expect to see on your YouTube channel?
I'm gonna be driving around in Maseratis and all that hot shit. That's what you're gonna see from me, cause I'm.
Cue the applause. Cue the laughter.
Yeah. What people can see from me on my YouTube channel, I am going to be doing skits. That's basically just poking fun at some of the myths that revolve around VI and blindness. I will be sitting down with certain medical professionals so that they can go do a deep dive into medical conditions that blind people experience, and Mythbusters, just getting rid of some of those myths that's out there when it comes to how people view visually impaired people and blindness.